Welcome back, everybody. My name is Taylor Martin. This is the best damn EDC, and today I would like to tell you about Cave Leather Company. I feel like I say this with every single video I make, but this one in particular especially has been a long time coming. Glenn, who is the owner of Cave Leather Company, Glenn, I'm sorry. You sent me this stuff a long time ago, and I never got around to the video. The explanation for that, or maybe an excuse, is that I wasn't expecting things to take off quite like they did. I mean, I got this stuff, and the channel blew up, and I had a million things to do, and I just kind of dropped the ball. But here we are with Cave Leather Company. Glenn is a great guy, and he deserves some recognition here. So this is Cave Leather Company, and let's do the damn thing. Before I get started, I just want to say stay tuned to the very end of the video because I've got some gear from Cave Leather Company that I'm going to give away to some random commenters, and I'm choosing the winners within about 24 hours of the video going live. So stay tuned to the very end to see how that works. So here we are with Cave Leather Company. You may not have ever heard of Cave Leather Company. I've talked about them in some videos, but there is a connection between me and Cave Leather Company that most of you probably don't know, and I didn't even know it until Glenn reached out to me himself several years ago, long before this channel existed. I was doing Mini-Mod Mondays on my other channel, which were every Monday I would do some little DIY project, very small, very simple, and I tried to use basic materials that were very easy to come by. Anyway, I did a leather key clip very similar to this with just simple stitching, and apparently, according to Glenn, that's what kind of sparked this whole thing that is Cave Leather Company. And it's really cool because I am not good with leather at all, but he has clearly honed his skill and he's very, very good at what he does. And that means a whole lot to me, probably more than it's going to mean to any of you. But because of that, I wanted to show you guys what Cave Leather Company is and what Glenn has to offer. So first, let's talk about watch straps. The first thing that Glenn ever sent me was a watch strap for my Apple Watch. He, I think, got his start with those and these key clips. I don't have that one with me, it's at home, but I no longer have an Apple Watch. But he has these pass-through watch straps that work for any watch, really. They come in a bunch of different colors. They come in a tin like this with spring bars and a stud that you attach yourself. We've got an Autumn Harvest here. We have, I don't know what the exact color, I think this is a walnut, and we have an olive green, and then there's also a black, and there are 12 colors in total. I believe one of them is out of stock, and he carries these straps anywhere from 18 millimeters all the way up to 24. So that's what this one is. These three are 24 millimeters. These are 20. So he goes 2 millimeters narrower, and then he also has the 22. These will fit anywhere from a 6 to 8 inch wrist. And he said if you need something custom, such as a longer or shorter strap, or something that's in between the 2 millimeter increments that he sells, the 18, 20, 22, and 24, if you need something between those sizes, because there are some odd lug widths out there like 19 and 21 millimeters, just let him know and you can get a custom strap made. Say what you will about leather on a diver, I love how this black looks. I'm not a fan of black leather, never have been really, but this right here looks so good on this gilt watch, especially with that gold lug or that gold stud. This is just a really, really nice combo. I love the way that looks. Not usually a fan of leather on a diver or black leather, but I do like this a lot. But this olive is probably my favorite from Cave Leather Company. It's just a really good color. He does this in all of the leather goods that he makes. I love this olive color. It's just a really, really neat leather. And I love how lightweight and simple these straps are. They're just really, really comfortable. And the one thing you'll notice is the clasp is actually on the inside of your wrist. So typically with a NATO, if you put a NATO on, the clasp is actually on the outside of your wrist. And the reason for that is that this doesn't really bother you. This is pretty flush, but with a stud like this, if this was on the outside of your wrist, anytime you put your arm down on the table, you're gonna feel that stud poking and jabbing. So the difference in how you put these straps on, while your length adjustment is still on the inside of your wrist, the clasp is technically moved to the other side of your wrist. And it is a little weird at first, but it's how these work, and it makes perfect sense because you'll never notice that stud on the inside of your wrist. You just rarely ever put the inside of your wrist on the table, but if this were on the outside, anytime you'd put your arm down, you would feel it. And trust me, it is not comfortable if you have this thing put on backwards, which I did the very first time I used it. But these straps come in a variety of colors. I love how that pass-through looks. It's a very clean look, and these straps will set you back $39. Next up is the Malcolm key clip. Pretty standard idea, nothing too special here. It's just a leather key clip, looks great, very, very simple, short HK clip on the top, and rock solid. I love these, I've used them, I've made myself some over the years. I don't really carry them now because I don't really carry keys. Really good option if you're looking for one of these key clips, and they come in a bunch of different colors. I really like the olive green. These will set you back about $18 on Cave Leather Company's website. Now this is one of the most interesting products from Cave Leather Company, and I carried this one. You can tell that I've actually used this one quite a bit. This is called the Ultimate Keychain, and the way this works, you have a Chicago screw here on the inside, and you put your keys on that, and you clip closed over those to keep them closed and from jingling. But on the back side, this is actually attached to the same Chicago screw, but you tie this loop over something like a key fob. And let me see if I can show you really quick how this would work. So you thread this piece of leather through the key loop on your key fob, put the Chicago screw back through there and push it through the front. And then you've got your exposed key fob on the inside. So you add your keys right here. You can probably add 3 or 4 keys. You could add a longer Chicago screw if you wanted, or shorter if you don't have that many keys. And then you have this little button clasp right here to keep your keys from jingling and pretty still. So you've got your truck fob or key fob on the back, and then your keys here. And I think it's a really elegant solution for the key organizer. It is a little bulky, but so is any key fob that you're gonna have to carry anyway. And I think getting this out of my pocket would be key. I mean, I keep this in the 5th pocket. I don't carry this in my main pocket, but this is the Ultimate Keychain, and you can find this on his website for $39. And then finally, we have wallets from Cave Leather Company. It has 2 different versions of wallets. One is called the Grant wallet. You can find it for $50. It's a pretty standard card wallet. There are a lot of different card wallets similar to it out there. It looks like this right here, but this is the highlight from Cave Leather Company. I love this wallet. This actually made my top 10 minimalist wallets for EDC, and I've carried this one for months and months and months. Well, this one in particular, I carried it for a very long time. You can see it's got a lot of wear on it. I let it dry out on accident and it cracked, and I don't carry this one anymore, but he's also sent me a newer version of it, which you can see it has 1 additional stitch right here, and that is just to secure this pull strap a little more, because this one is just glued in place, and that is a point of possible failure in the future. I still think it's a really good wallet, but this is a welcomed improvement. It's still very, very slim, but it's made with a heavier weight leather, which I think gives it a little more rigidity, and I like it. But this one is veg tan, and originally it looked like this right here, which is a color I wasn't a huge fan of, but this, the way veg tan leather patinas is just beautiful. I love the way it looks, and it's gonna just look better and better over time. This one I'm actually giving away, and if you wanna know how to win this, just watch the video, because I've got some other stuff I'm gonna give away towards the end. This is the Anderson wallet. They are about $75. They come in a bunch of different colors, and it's just simple. I've got 6 cards in here. Some of them are very, very thin, so I'd say this is more like 5 cards. But you've also got room for additional cards. You can stretch it a little bit if you need to carry more cards, but you can also quarter cash and put cash down in there, or receipts. And I think this is just as simple as it needs to be. I really love the simplicity of this wallet. It's typically a front pocket wallet for me. I've been carrying it in my back pocket because shorts and slanted pockets, you guys know the drill. I hate slanted pockets. But anyway, the Anderson wallet, really think it's a fantastic minimal wallet, and not enough people know about it. So there you go. That is the Anderson wallet from Cave Leather Company. And then finally, Glenn makes his own leather conditioner, and this stuff smells amazing. I've used it on some products, but it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. It just smells like chocolate. I don't know if it's got ingredients listed on the back. Organic cocoa butter, organic beeswax, and 100% hazelnut oil. Maybe that's what I'm smelling, the hazelnut oil. It's got a very chocolatey smell to it. So if you want a brand new veg tan leather to patina like this very quickly, you can add something like a leather conditioner to it, and it will start to darken it even faster. I did not do that. This is a pure 100% natural patina over probably about 2 months of use in total. But that's the leather conditioner. You can find the leather conditioner on its website for just $10. And I should say this will last you for a very long time. This is a relatively large tin, and a little bit goes a very long way on leather goods, especially if you're dealing with watch straps or wallets and stuff like that. If you talk about boots or bags that you have to condition, you'll obviously go through this a lot faster because there's more leather. All right, now I have a few things on the table. We've got 1 Anderson wallet, 2 Malcolm keychains, and 2 pass-through leather watch straps. These are both 24mm. And I'm giving these away because I'm giving away the ones that I haven't worn at all yet. So these are still complete, pretty much new unbox. I don't have the tins for them because he shipped them all in one tin. So I've got 2 watch straps, 2 keychains, and an Anderson wallet. All you have to do to enter is comment down below. I'm going to choose 5 random winners. I'll tell you what you won and how you can contact us or how we can get your information for shipping, but that's it. You can be anywhere in the world. All you have to do is comment down below. That's going to do it for this video. If you found it helpful and you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to see more stuff like this in the future, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. If you want to purchase any of this stuff, it'll be linked down below, or you can go to caveleather.co. That's his website. You can also purchase merch and gear directly from me at carrycommission.com or carry.best. And you can also support Best MEDC over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Best MEDC. You can find us on social media at Best MEDC. And of course, there is a group on Facebook and a Discord server that you can join. Those are linked down below. I highly encourage you to join those places because that is where all the stuff takes place behind the scenes. I talk to you guys in the Discord server all the time. It's a great place to be. But with that said, and until next time, carry on.